Throw. No, 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 you come back here. You come back here. No. Dang it. Oh, no. I might not even be able to get up now. I'm so sad. Oh, hey, I kind of feel like I'm moving a little faster in this train. Do I have a potion left? No. Oh, it's one of those Minotaur dudes. I love their sprite. I've touched... You're kidding me. Don't have negative thoughts. How dare you tell me to not have negative thoughts after you killed me on a screen? Thank you, Bomb. Caution, there are bees in them there trees. Don't shake trees recklessly. Oh, you mean like this? Oh! That's why that sign was here. Their stash was in this tree. We got to steal their stash of money. And I just like, yeah! Heck yeah! You can't fool me by threatening me with bees. Oh god, no! Oh no, they don't stop! Oh god. Are we dead? Ow, I got stung by a bee. Oh dear god, our face! And this poor guy, who is, you know, a kind cop, is oh crap, no! Okay, I'm putting it right here. It was accidental slime! Grab. Do you think Mr. Rossetti will be mad at me if I reset real quick?
Oh.
Oh, Bomb's near it. Oh wait, I mean Bomb, you're nowhere near it. Oh, you just full on roll max. That is one happy boo. Wait a second, isn't Peach there?
No.
No? Okay. Hi, boo, wait.
She has it.
I'll just punch you, Arth.
You can choose to take my star?
What do you want from your opponent?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh my god.
Oh, I have to put in a star.
We battle for each other's star.
If I lose it, I don't care. I'm in last place. I'm in dead last, as someone said.
No, no!
Pump and jump. Okay, I'm done. I lost.
Wait.
Jump the highest. Whoever jumps the highest wins. Repeatedly build pressure. Oh, it's just max. Smack A.
No, I'm terrible at mashing.
Put it on MySpace for this game. Our battle would have been legendary.
Let's go, Arth.
Okay, I have an idea. Bomb, let's practice. So
No
you can
practice.
wear...
No practice.
Maybe I should decide if we practice.
No. We're going in north.
No! No!
What? Wait, why does a ghost need a parachute?
No, but I just love to. Who would have thought that things did change? But they did turn around. I'm in second now.
get a drink?
First now.
I mashed my heart out.
No fingerprint on it.
Oh no, it was in.
Can you blow out this candle?
Okay, so no
No
figgies,
figgies.
no figgies.
Ghost event. It's not a ghost event. It's not a ghost event. It's a.
Oh God! I'm in a room and there's underwear and there's boxes and there's thermostat help.
Where are you?
I see.
We were just sitting there and I just heard a little kid giggling. I went to a corner as here Susan go, it's just a ghost event. It's not, and then died.
Where?
Yeah,
Oh,
Susan's dead.
somebody help me. Ooh. Spaghetti code. I hope things get better for you soon, dude. Okay, I don't think anybody's home at 911. Wait, it's a... Oh no, that's an assault rifle.
I thought you were gonna jump straight to the pit for a second. I don't know if it's open or not.
They are open, 100%. Oh, there's a shotgun.
That's a bad idea. I'm dying. That was the most instant karma I could have gotten.
I want you to know, I was third person over your head and just watched you back up into that pit, and it was glorious.
I deserved it after that.
Ah. I wonder if I can just walk like this now that I have the stealth set on. Just be like, sneak strike. I can? Oh my. Okay, hold on. Sneak strike. Sneak strike. I should probably marker that, shouldn't I? Because that was silly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I am so fast. Oh, maybe speed. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. And now I'm blind. Oh god. I can't see where I'm going. Okay, I just lost my Wolverine. Okay. That was some instantaneous challenge. Here. Look at that, there's a shrine right in the middle of a lava lake. I might as well go get it real quick, because at least there'll be a teleport spot. Oh god, apparently my butt's burning. Oh no. Why is my butt burning? Ooh, patch notes. Oh, I read all of it. That's awesome. How's it going today, dudes? How's life treating you all? Oh, that's not a good sign. Why is it stuck on entity setup 158? Also, it's like chunking my computer right now? Why? Hello? Save? Checking consistency? There we go. Okay. Just had to check the consistency of the jello. Got it. By the way, I have some amazing news for you dudes. Last night, the Kavorax, before I ended the stream, activated. And it went from here over to here, and some went down here, and some went over there. So I have a whole bunch of uranium now. And then after it activates here, it's going to go here. Then after it activates here, it's going to go here. It's great. Wait, what is Schadenfreude? Slime? Is that like Hasselhoff potatoes? Schadenfreude. What is Schadenfreude? I wonder if it's the updates. Wolf, maybe they messed up the you know, like how good it is, like added a memory leak or something. I remember how many updates back in the day added memory leaks to Warcraft 3. It was so awful. It's when you laugh at someone else's misery. Oh no. Are you laughing at my base being explodinated constantly with the power? Because that has been my pain and misery. Oh hey, at least 3 more centrifuges are getting put in. Nice. Just letting you all know, the plan for today, right? I am going to go take these oil fields super fast. Then over here, I'm going to build an oil processing plant. And this is only going to make solid fuel, which some of it will feed into the system, but most of all, rocket fuel. Tons and tons of rocket fuel. Because I think rocket fuel is better in burners than solid fuel. I think. Actually, let me check that. I've never actually checked. Because I don't understand the difference between like the Mike Jones and the George Jones. I never understand it. Let's see. Fuel. Solid fuel. Okay, the fuel value is 12. Then this here is 100. Okay, so rocket fuel is just better to make. Got it. And then uranium is the best of all. Yes, but that's part of your job. Fair. There's been a recent high-profile release of a video game yesterday. Oh, is it like what happened with Mighty Number 9? That poor game ended up being so unbelievably bad. I never even played it. I was actually kind of excited for it. And then like I just saw everybody what they said about it and I was like, nope. The I think the game that ended up coming out that was like, you know what Mighty Number 9 could have been was 20XDX. That roguelike Mega Man game I played. I've never beaten it because I've only ever played like a couple of runs of it and I was like, ooh, somebody redeems this for the stream. You know, I don't want to be like over practiced, but that game was fun. Only thing is I don't think anybody's ever heard of like 20XDX. My god, why is there so many biters coming? This is so many arrows I'm losing. Or not arrows, rockets I'm losing. Sorry, still in Breath of the Wild mode from this morning. And by Breath of the Wild, I mean Tears of the Kingdom. Yay, my brain's made of jelly. Wait, solid fuel is more energy efficient even though it has like 90 less Mike Jones? Squid, really? I'm surprised I'm not like accidentally blowing up the oil fields over here or anything. Gotta go get this one here real quick. Well, I should probably stop them. They need time to repair. They took a lot of damage. Also, something I noticed, only one robot can repair an entity at once. So you, like 50 of them can't go out for a super heal, like SCVs, which kind of makes me sad. Oh god, don't charge them down. The dudes really need to stop the behemoth stuff. They're so tanky. done. Ooh, I charged right into them. Oh god, I almost lost one. Okay, this whole camp is done. Oh, they're in the red. They're in the red. Okay. You need to just stop and repair. Repair up, repair up, repair up, repair up, because we got one more camp to knock out. And then the oil is mine. Mighty number 9 was just bad from what I heard. Another Kickstarter. Yeah, that's what it was. It was from what I've seen of different like people talking about it, the dude who made it didn't understand, like wasn't good with numbers for like, you know, for banking and wasted a lot of money. Not only wasted a lot of money, but didn't understand how much money they would need to actually finish the game. So it just, you know, just kept being like, oh, I need more, I need more, I need more, I need more. And, you know, not being like overly fiscally responsible. You have to consider the energy cost to make said fuel. And 10 cell of fuel goes into 1 rocket fuel. In addition to more light oil. Oh, so the productivity kind of like it can tip the favor over in the rocket fuel, but I didn't realize that it was 10 solid fuel for a rocket fuel. It's interesting. I wonder if, what do you think about me switching up my burning towers from rocket fuel to solid fuel? But do you, like, would that maybe be a mistake where I'm already up to rocket fuel productivity plus 6? That's because I don't. Well, it's because it's all the numbers and the words I don't understand. Like, there are so many big words I literally don't understand. Like, you know, Mike Jones and George Jones and like Giga Johns. I don't understand what it is that it's trying to tell me. Wait, isn't that the dude who was under the sea? Slime? You can't help me? I wish you dudes could, because I'm so confused. You know the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? Think Memory Wolf? I don't understand what you mean, sorry. No, it's a famous novel. I thought it was somebody named Jules. They did 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. They like predicted submarines before submarines were ever a thing. Actually, wait, these, I should not bring these over. This will just cause problems for my towers, so just gotta wait for the landfill and stuff to get over there. Yeah, just let that get blown up. Yeah, Wolf, I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean by think. Are you saying that there's something I should remember for fuel? I don't know what any of those are. Is that like a Kentucky Fried Chicken thing? Oh wait, one is kilowatts, right? I don't know what the KJ is. I'm trying, Slime. I'm trying to learn. I'm just not good at it. Definitely running out of rockets here. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm down to only one firing. Oop, okay, it's time to back off. Time to back off. Okay, this has just been bad. What is going on here? I think I have a couple of rockets. Hopefully it'll help, because this is just getting absurd. There's so many construction robots that have been killed so far. None of them have rockets. Okay, you have rockets. Finish them all off. Good. A watt is 1 joule of energy sustained. Oh, wait. Why is there so many other things being destroyed? What? Why? So a watt is 1 joule of energy sustained over 1 second. So it's like a kilobyte to a megabyte is what you're saying. Kilo, mega, giga, tera. Same prefix, the same meaning. So why don't they have like... Why don't they do like watts and then megawatts and then like... You know, like terawatts? Why does it go from watts to joules? They do? Now I'm even more confused. Watts and joules are two different things. Also, by the way, one thing I will say, and this is in my defense, I'm not making an excuse, it is genuinely hard to learn and the logistics and use my Spidertrons all at the same time. I'm not as good at RTSs and MOBAs as I used to be. My micromanagement is not great. They used to be so much better. Let me see. Speed. Okay, so I have lots of green speed ones, apparently, so that's what I'm gonna use. Green speed ones. I can't remember what oil processing was the best. Watts has time as a factor. Joules does not. Joules is a unit of energy. Watt is the throughput of energy. To illustrate an example, let's say I kick you. My kick produces 1 watt of energy. Joule, not watt. Wait, now I'm confused. Okay, it produces 1 joule of energy. Each kick will be 1 joule. Kicking you once per second will be 1 watt. Wait, no demonstrations of kicking me, please. No. My bones are made of butter. Like, you can't demonstrate on kicks on me. Like if I was to be baked, I would just become a buttery baked potato. Glass bones and paper skin. Wait, oh no, this is on 2s? Why is this on quality 2s? No. Dang it. Because I don't have any quality 2 pipes. That would be silly. Wait, that means... Hold on. That means I can defeat Scissor Slime? I don't remember where this one's going, but I'll just put that there just in case. There we go. All connected up. Took me a minute to remember that rock beats scissors, not paper. I was like, I can beat paper. Like, wait, hold on. No. Some good oil that I'm going to be producing. I think it just needs like better naming, like something more catchy, something that you would remember, like how bytes and megabytes and everything work. Like Zapdos. Let's try an example. Let's say a can of paint is 1 joule. If 1 slab of concrete is a second, then the 1 paint can covering the 1 slab of concrete, you will get 1 watt. I think I understand. I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. That's why it's so hard for me. Squid, you just answered. That's why it's so hard for me. I am really bad with names. I have no memory for names in my brain. I can't remember them. So this is why. You just solved it. It is complicated. The concepts are pretty abstract. Yeah. Yeah. It hurts my brain. So what is this? Advanced oil processing is the one I want, right? Yes. Yes, it's all of them. Okay. Which is better in every single way. Okay, cool. Advanced oil processing. Now I need to start flipping these around, which is V, I think. Yes, V, V, V. Good. I see you when you're back, Squid. What would I be learning about Diablo 2 runes? Are those a real thing? Now there's the water. Okay. Because I remember runes. They were like mid-tier runes, not really not really the most expensive, but nice to get. Oh. One there. Perfect. Now, pipes. 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 Back there, there, there. Back there. Perfect. Okay, sorry everybody, I was just getting all the, the pipes set up, and that takes a lot of my attention. I'm coming back to chat now to see about this. Okay, 1J equals 1W. So 1 joule equals 1 watt, because watt is over time, right? So like a watt will spend a joule over a second. You will notice if you put an item with higher joules, it will take longer to consume than something with lower joules. I won't lie, I might be able to learn better, like in the Discord too, where I'm not also thinking about logistics and saving my base and because like the power problems is like in the back of my mind too. But this is like, I will say this, and I am not joking in any way, shape, or form, this is genuinely complicated. And I wish it wasn't people's names. Not... Can't tell what's going on here. I don't know what's behind this red tree. For example, coal is 4. Now that's not Mary Jane, that's megajoule, right? And rocket fuel is 100. So in the time it takes to burn 1 rocket fuel, 25 coal will burn. So 1 rocket fuel is equal to 25 coal when it comes to power generation. Okay. Because you would do 100 divided by 4 to get to 25, and that is what... Wait, yeah, that's right, because it would be in quarters. So it would be... Yeah, so you would divide it by that number, the higher number by the lower number, to see how much... By the way, just so you do know, my school stopped mathematics stuff when it got to division. So I'm not good with division. I can do multiplication, I can do addition, but division and algebra, don't know. Yeah, this should be fine, right? Do this here. And then have this one here. Come out here by 1, I think? No. It'd be like this. Yeah, this one here goes out here by like this. That 1,000. Here, put this here. there. Almost done connecting the new power plant. Because this is essentially just going to be a gigantic power plant. So if I have enough power to run it. I'm going to come over here with the light oil. Come over here and I'm going to have all this up here. Wait a second. Ooh, that one was a bad one. Glad I caught that. Oh heck, that's the heavy oil that goes up there. It's not the petroleum. There's actually going to have to attach over here then. I need to get the petroleum out now. Oh no, is that more oil? That's more oil. I didn't see it. Oh. I always miss an oil field or two. Heck. Am I out of pump jacks? I might be out of pump jacks. I might need to check. That good? That's good. Okay, now. I don't have anything making pump jacks. Okay. A potato on her bridge emo for whenever Arse is trolling. Arse, why did you ask Arse a max question? What did I do? Why are you dudes saying I'm trolling? Wait, what is this new thing I can make? I can make an artillery wagon. What does that mean? It's a vehicle. Oh, it's like an artillery car. Wait, it's a wagon that goes on trains. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay, but no. Make a pump jack, please. My school sucks. Dude, I have told you dudes, like, Wolf, actually, I might not have told you, but when we hit grade 7, we had to switch to mental math courses. We didn't do anything in our textbooks or anything. It was just like, yep, all of it has to be done in your head. You're not allowed to write out any of the problems. You just have to write down the answers. That's the only thing you can do. No calculators, nothing. Can't believe you dudes will be saying I'm over here trolling. We almost got all the tanks built. Everything here should be hooked up good. Just waiting to be able to offload some of the petroleum. Going over here. Into these tanks. Put them here like this. as I get more and more pump jacks, this will get faster and faster. 81 a second seems pretty good. I might even need more oil refineries later. By the way, if you dudes actually want to see that emote, like, definitely put it into the emote suggestion channel, because I will forget it. Let's see, I think I might want the, I think I do. I think I want this going down this way. I'm actually going to get rid of all of these here because they are in the way. Guja potato troll, I like that. If you just like that idea, definitely put that in that channel. Oh, I remember the trolls in Dragon Quest VIII. Those dudes could just literally one-shot you. They had so much damage, it was absurd. Oh, hold on. If I want this, because, yeah, okay, so what I need to do is I need to flip that over there like so, and I need to, oh wait, that, yeah, that goes in, no, that goes out, okay. Okay, this one here can't be here. This one here goes here like this, yes, perfect. And then I want you to make... Wait, do you not make rocket fuel in this? Assemblers make rocket fuel. Heck, okay. I always forget that. Before I do that, I'll just do this. The rocket fuel... out. Power. Perfect. Oh. Gotta be careful on this. Oh no, wait, I think I can do this. Should be fine. Okay, perfect. Now the question is, I might need blue belts, honestly. Because I don't know. Well, it takes 15 seconds to craft, so maybe it'll be enough. Might be fine. We'll see. Yeah, that's fine. blue belts. Spider chests. I don't know if I actually want them in provider chests because I might try to direct feed it over, but for now I'll see if this works. That's getting power. Gear belts are on their way. That'll have power. They'll go down here. Ooh, is this actually in the orange zone? No. That there. There. That right there, and that should be good. Wait, the trolls were in Dragon Quest 3 too? Really? Like, I'm trying to think, because earlier I might have... Where were they in Dragon Quest 3? Well, this is ready to go. I was gonna say I'm surprised by how slow I'm actually making everything, but then I realized, like, I didn't have half my pump jacks in yet. I'm only running on 3. Oh dear God, that whole place is horrible. Wolf, if you like JRPGs, that place that Slime just mentioned is one of the most evil places in all of JRPG history. It is evil. I know. I haven't experienced too many myself because you dudes have spared me from a lot of them. But like, I remember the Hall of Giants in Final Fantasy 1. That was a fun place. That'll be built up soon. Now, I need to do this better. I'm not sure. I remember I went to the Pinnacle of Power. I was there and I was like, "Oh, this place is cool." But the Hollow Giants, I was in it and I was like, I took like 3 steps in it, and I think Squid was like, "Earth turn around, Earth turn around, Earth turn around, Earth turn around." And I was like, "Okay." Cuz I was like, I'm going to fight my whole way through this. Yeah, literally every step is just pain. FF2 had that. Oh, I remember that one area that just wiped me. That was absurd. It was the most evil encounter, even though like Final Fantasy 1 has some evil encounters, and so does Dragon Quest 3. But that one encounter in Final Fantasy 2 has stuck with me. The one where it was like, I think it's like just an encounter of like 15 imps, and they just like, I think they did some sort of status effect skill in mass and never stopped doing it. I forget what the skill was. Oh yeah, confusion. Yeah. Oh, how fun they were. Yeah, I think when you're prepared for it, I don't think it will, but if you don't know it's coming, and you're like, ooh, imps, that's guaranteed death. It's guaranteed, like, you will not survive. Bide your time. Nice. I am making rocket fuel. I am making lots of rocket fuel. Now, I need to see if I can do this right, because I don't know how to do this right. I might actually have to start, like, reading. Just so you guys know, I might have to read. It's like, this is a heat exchanger, right? Oh, well, I guess I have to read from here. Uses heat energy to turn water into steam. Consumes 10 water a second. Quality changes that. That's kind of cool. Maximum consumption 10 megawatts, I guess. Output 103 a second of steam at temperature 500 degrees Celsius. Accepted fluid water. Okay, it would be weird if it accepted oil. Now, how does this work? This does constant consumption 16 megawatts. At efficiency of 250%. Outputs 40 megawatts. Pollution 100 a meter. Stack. It's not really saying what kind of heat it creates per second. Oh, it generates heat. It's 40 megawatts of heat a second. And how much does this take? 10. Which means... So it's 40. So that means... This here... Sorry everybody for, like, you know, not being in chat for a second. I'm actually reading right now. I'm actually, like, trying to make this work. So that means one of these will power 3 of these guaranteed and a little bit of a 4th. Is what it's saying. Now I'm going to link this to this. And I'm going to say read temperature. Temperature is T. Enable. T. It wants to be up to like 550, we'll say. There we go. So that way it'll never turn off. I need to make sure. I'm going to go over here real quick to this. Let me see real quick. Let me see. I think that arrow is set the right way. It is. Cool. Asuna and Silence were a waste of time. I assume they had a lot of status resistance squid. Slime, I think I like a mix. You know, I like an area where, like, you know, it's like the enemies are themed well and like the fights are kind of interesting. And then I also like, you know, the the area where it's like, "Ha, you think you're so tough?" You know, that those kind of fights, like I love those fights too. Where it's like, don't get too cocky, Star Fox, and then it's just like you can just end up getting wombo comboed. But I think like if a RPG goes too ham on one of those sides, like it ends up being worse. For example, like Persona 4 and 5, the main character being instagibbable in one turn, but like a lot of undue pressure to what's the best way to put it? Like put a lot of undue pressure to make sure that you never get hit ever, because that's the only way to, you know, make sure that you don't get one shot in a single turn. I wonder, can I just do this and then be like, yeah, that should be good, right? Why are so many things being destroyed right now? Where? Okay. Wait, why are they? What? That transport belt's being destroyed. Why? Who would do such a thing? Why does this have temperature in it already? Oh, does this stay at a constant 15? I guess? Yeah, that makes sense. Well, these things don't have rocket fuel. One thing that I do love trying, even though it's so dangerous in JRPGs, by the way, is trying status effects on bosses. I absolutely love it in RPGs, providing it's done well. And by that I mean, like, you have to make it risky enough for the player to want to risk their safety for the shot at hitting a boss with something that the boss can't block and gaining an advantage. But if it fails, then, you know, the player's like a little bit on the back foot. It becomes a little bit more dangerous because they just wasted a turn and the fight is intense. And I absolutely love that. Like, I want to talk about one RPG in particular, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So it's just like, it was just such a really cool moment. Also, by the way, Slime, I think one thing I like in RPGs as well, just talking about, like, you know how you said, like, many weak encounters. I never like when the encounter rate is to the maximum. Even though I love the Breath of Fire 1 and 2, or did I play? No, I played 2 and 3. I played Breath of Fire 2 and 3, the like dragon-based JRPGs. I love them. But the encounter rate gets so unbelievably high that it got to the point where I had to do 1,500 battles just to get out of a single dungeon at the halfway point, and the encounter rate kept going up. And it was like, it's actually like a known and notorious thing with the Breath of Fire series that Capcom didn't have enough money to, you know, make the whole game. Like, make this massive game, so they supplanted it with encounter rates, and at a certain point it's like, oh god, just stop the encounters, please. And they did that intentionally, too. And they weren't even, like, good encounters. Oh, for somebody who likes to run, there are a lot of enemies who will punish you if you try to run from the battle. Like, they will do things like, if you go to run, they'll hit you with, like, confuses, or knockdowns, or insta-kills. You know, just to make sure the player stays in the fight. It is something else. Wait, I shouldn't do that. That should be blue. Oh, you gotta move now. That should work. I think. That should be good. Oh, okay, you do earn ads right now. Cool. So we'll save what I was going to say about RPGs till later. That should be good. This tree really needs to go. Same thing with that tree, that tree, that tree, that tree. How am I doing on fuel in the system now? Still minus 100. Interesting. See, beryllium's still pretty low. I can't even tell the throughput of this until all of these pump jacks get built. Like if I look over here, oh, the pump jacks isn't even set up for power. That's why. Whoops. Fixed. A lot more robots coming over. There's not too many charging stations between, yeah, here and over there. So they're gonna have some trouble. Like I could turn this area here into a charging station, actually. This might help. I don't even remember building this. I don't remember building this at all. You dudes ever feel like somebody has like logged in to your factoreo while you're offline and just like started working on your base? we're back. No, nobody has. Them gremlins, like, yeah, like, I swear somebody logged in and worked on my base while I was offline. RPGs have a built-in balancing mechanic. If it's too hard, kill things and come back when you're stronger. I think only like one series has ever had a mechanic that let you level down after the fact. I know Xenoblade, for both the games that I have played, has a mechanic where like you can play through the game, right? You can do your quests, you can do your side quests, but every single time you do a quest, you get experience and you get bonus experience. And I was like, what is bonus experience? And it was actually kind of interesting. Essentially, it is experience that you don't access unless you absolutely want to, because you can go to an inn and you can get bonus experience for going to the inn. So like all that experience stores up and you never have to access it ever. So if you're like behind the curve or you didn't fight enough and you did all the quests and stuff, you can just go there, and it's like your own choice to make the game easier or not. And I never actually had to use the inn ever. And I thought it was like like a really cool mechanic, because it's like the player's choice. Like, the game too hard? Well, you can get extra experience. Wait, master mode, is that in are you talking about in Zelda, or every XP is bonus? Really? Oh, that's cool. So you can essentially do like a level 1 run Ruku. Oh, that's cool. You never ever have to level up. You can be exactly where you want to be. That is genuinely cool. That is awesome. Because I know all the people too who love doing level 1 runs and stuff. Now I'll say this, my ideal way of wait, Wolf, maybe my save is haunted? Honestly, it might be. There's things in my base that I didn't build, Wolf. I didn't build it. Who built it? Who's sneaking into my base to build stuff? Like, I'll tell you, dudes, my ideal way to play a JRPG is to not grind, but to explore and do the side quests and talk to people and, like, you know, go through the hints of things that you might be able to find. Like, you know, like you talk to an NPC and they're like, there is a, like, haunted mansion to the northwest full of ghosts and treasure. Like, I will go there and I will do all that ASAP, and I will go through the game. And sometimes that makes me go ahead of the curve in experience. And I'm okay with that, because I did all the exploration, I did all the things, I saw what the game had to offer. And usually it lets me like customize my characters and stuff like that too. And that's the most fun way for me to play an RPG, is when I get the loot and tools to really play around with my characters and, like, you know, like make Kamari the destroyer of gods. I loved that. Or what was it? Heihachi from Legend of Dragoon. That dude being able to do five attacks a turn. That was amazing. That was so fun. Sick arse builder, probably, yeah. Yes, I love optional dungeon slime. I do. I love them. I love going through them. I love, like, all the little, you know, like, you know, the mini bosses, because they're usually much harder. They usually have more tricks to catch you. Wait, you don't have enough oil? Oh, this one isn't built yet. No wonder. I was like, how is this one, you know, getting solid fuel the whole way down if this one is not? And it's because it's literally getting 0 fuel. I might have to turn some light oil into fuel soon, because it's not like the petroleum and the heavy oil. I mean, I could also just switch light oil to those, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to make solid fuel out of this, because this pipeline is like, it is going to hit 25k soon. Well, it depends. Maybe it'll start going down now that there's going to be no more, like, I don't think there's any more solid fuel going to get through this line. Oh, I would love that slime. I would love that. I love exploring and finding places and just going through, like, you know, optional dungeons. Or you know what I like too? I like JRPGs that let you just explore and be where you're not supposed to be and fight the bosses that, like, you know, you're not supposed to fight yet. Because I like that. I like running into, like, the mid-boss way early and knocking them out before the story tells me to. Just from exploring. Like, it's not that I like, you know, low level and, you know, like, challenging things too early and keeping my experience down. I like the option of being able to run into the things that I'm not supposed to be there yet to see. And be like, alright, I'll fight you now. Yeah, like right now, Slime, talking about throughput, like I see like half this belt is unused. There's like, I can fit probably like another 40 to 50 like incoming solid fuel onto this belt, and this probably will only get this to be about halfway. I think I need just like maybe 2 dedicated lines of solid fuel. Make all this rocket fuel. Oh, that is so cool, Squid. My heavy oil right now is being turned into solid fuel as well. As fast as it can be made. And all of these are burning. Every single one of them is burning. Oh, look at that. The crude oil is actually, it's actually positive right now. I could hook in a couple more refineries, I think. Oh, and there's one more pump jack to be added. I also could get like speed 2s on this or something. Yeah, I really didn't. I'd have to like hook it up back here or something. If I could put speed 2s in here, like let me see, in my logistics, speed. Okay. Yeah, no speed 2s here. What about over here? Speed. Module 2. Yeah, there's one making speed 2s. Why haven't you made any? Wait, where are you even? Down here. Yeah, you want the quality, and you want the speed 1s and everything. Bring more of those, but maybe there's something. Let me see. Used in making speed 3s. Okay, so I have no idea where all my speed 2s are going that I'm making. These things are staying at 580. They're staying at 500. Question. Do the turbines work better if they're at a higher temperature, or is it like they want to be 500? Because Like, this heat exchanger right now is 591, but the power output seems negligible. Is that because it's daytime? They want to be 500. Okay. So it's literally right now because it's daytime. And the solar panels are working more. Cool. Big Red! High five! High five! High five! High five! High five! Yeah! How's life treating you today, dude? Steam power only uses steam as needed. Okay. So that means with all the solar panels I made during the day, it's not going to really use this. Cool. Where is the heavy pump? There it is. As my nightly backup. Yeah, fair. Like right now it's starting to use up more because I think it's hitting into the nighttime. Oh, that's awesome, Big Red. I hope the game is fun, dude. I hope you have a good night and thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, true, I do. I do have a ton of battery storage, which I really appreciate. It's like, I do not want to have another crash. And I think this is going to be good enough power for now. I can start working on some other things that I want to do. I think I'm going to work on a couple of things that I want to do here in Novice real quick. And then I will go back to Volcanus. Oof, sorry, ulcer. Because now I got like, wait, why do I have just no oil anywhere? What? What happened? Wait. Why have these stopped? Why? Oh, light oil. Okay, so I actually just need to get rid of some of the light oil. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So like, you could set it so that the inserters don't even start working until the electricity starts dropping. Oh, that's cool. Swap this over now. This is going to be solid fuel from light oil. Yeah, I think that's good. Now. Click, 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 click. I like hold control clicking. Oh, I can't drag it over multiple buildings. Do this one at a time. I gotta say, the more I use circuits, the more I actually just love them. And I bet I don't even use them that well yet. Until it hits like 5,000. Here, put this here. Oh, you're playing. I like that that Terry Crews reference, Big Red. You're playing Tomb Raider. Cool. Tactical Breach Wizards? What is that? I don't think it registered, Big Red. Oh, are you trying to like redeem suggest a game? Yeah, you might have to do it again. Maybe it bugged. Modded circuits open things up even more. Ooh. Hi, Timmy. Timmy, I'm working on my power because yesterday, all of yesterday, my entire base ran out of power and the game started freezing and it was so bad. So, like, I'm building power stuff, but, like, I had to put down over 57,000 solar panels to keep my base alive. But it is now back on track. And I am now building oil-based power to keep my base alive more. Tactical Breach Wizards. Okay, cool. It's been on my radar. Tell me how it is, Bigger. Ooh, okay. I'm interested in it now. I'm going to look it up after the stream, too. Is way past spaghetti at this point. Pretty much every type of pasta congeal into a massive ball. Ooh, so it's like spaghetti and rigatoni and then like spaghettini and then like egg noodles and then like regular noodles. Is that what you're saying, Wolf? It's just like all of it all combined? Oh yeah, wow, the oil is literally maxed over here now. Hopefully... Oh, it's maxed because the processing isn't working anymore. That's why. Yeah, that's fair. It's all pasta. You know, one time, I wanted to actually get into making my own spaghetti and noodles, because I've heard that, like, home fresh spaghetti and noodles are, like, way better than the store-bought stuff. And one of my relatives was even like, oh, that's awesome. I'm going to get you a spaghetti maker for Christmas. And I was like, oh, that's so cool. Thank you. Right? So they went out to the store and it was like $80 or something. Like the box that they got, and it was like, make the fresh, amazing homemade pasta, $80. And they got it home and they looked at it and all it was the nozzle. The actual spaghetti like maker, the thing that you twist on the back, you know, to bring the spaghetti through, was $500. So somewhere in my place, I just have the spaghetti nozzle. I just have the spaghetti nozzle somewhere that I can't do anything with. Because I was like, I am not spending $500 to make spaghetti. I don't care. Okay. If I have 415 chemical plants, right? Oh, the reason why I see is because this is outside. Aha. If I put that there, that will get built then. This should start using up the light oil. Wait, disabled by... Oh, it's got to be the other way, isn't it? Like that. Okay. I see. I messed up. There we go. And then I'll try to get the light oil down. Rainbow Six Siege meets XCOM meets Skyrim. That sounds really cool, Big Red. I am not gonna lie, that sounds really cool. Almost kind of reminds me of Battle Brothers. Have I ever told you dudes about that game? Because I don't think it got much advertising over here, because I think it's a German game from Europe, and like it was legitimately fun when I played it. Very dark, very extremely hard, but dear God, that game was fun. Tell us again anyway. Okay. Big Red, it's called Battle Brothers. Yeah, that's right. So this is what it was. It was like Final Fantasy Tactics, kind of like in a roguelike, with a huge map, and there's a whole bunch of different competing noblemen, and they are randomized every single time. And then there's a disaster that gets randomized too. Sometimes it's like the undead hordes, sometimes is a goblin invasion, sometimes is an orc invasion, and each and every one, it doesn't tell you what it's gonna be right away. You start getting hints as you play, and the reason why is because each one needs kind of like almost like a specialized army to start fighting, and you have to adjust your tactics as you start to fight them. And you have to like go around this huge like overworld map, and you only have so many months till the invasion comes, and you got to start like working with some nobles, which makes the other nobles hate you. And then you get into the battles, and you got to like level up your mercenaries and, you know, like specialize them as like scouts or heavy tanks or archers or something like that. And I remember I played it once on stream. I did one playthrough of it, and I think Squid and Slime were there for it. And I had, you know, the name redemption thing on, and we had this dude called Wendell, and he was an archer, and Squid named him Wendell, I believe. And I did like 5 different levels. And then Wendell got killed. And when they get killed, there's a chance they don't actually die, but they get a horrible maiming injury that will last forever, that will hurt them, like, in some way or another. Like, sometimes they'll lose a leg, and that means they get, like, minus 80% of their movement speed, so they're really, like, immobile at that point. Sometimes they'll, like, you know, they'll lose an arm, so they can't do archery anymore, right? So, like, they get permanent injuries that you can't fix. And Wendell lost half their brain, and they were an archer. Like, literally half their brain was gone, and it was, like, minus 80% to all of their stat rolls. And I think Squid redeemed to rename them Wendell Half-Brand, I think, because they lost half their brain. And this dude, I was like, I'm gonna have to replace them. I don't know what to do. They're like minus 80% to all the stats. This poor dude just needs to retire and live in the countryside. And you know what? He ended up taking out more orcs than anybody else for the entirety of my playthrough. He ended up, I think, dying to spiders. That's when like the whole campaign fell apart and I lost. It was when an entire spider army attacked me. But like Wendell did his best. He did not give up. Yeah, that was a like genuinely really fun, like I think it's called like a CRPG or an SRPG. I don't remember what genre Final Fantasy Tactics is in, but it was a really fun game. Okay, the heavy fuel is actually making it down to the bottom now. It's actually making it down here again. Matter of fact, this actually needs light out. Oh, this isn't going to get light out because of this. So move that there. Okay, now does it look like I can't tell if the oil is actually going down or not. I don't know if it's being pushed to its limits yet. Maybe when the light oil starts going down a little bit more. It's like all this heavy oil is getting used instantly. Like it is gone. Oh, the petroleum is actually starting to pile up. That's interesting. Okay. These things aren't in range of logistics, so I need to put like this right here. Put one right here, which is actually going to be fine because I do need more roboports around here. What are these? Heat exchangers. Do I have heat exchangers made? This but it needs copper. Ooh, what about French toast and hash browns? I agree 100% with Wolf. French hash browns. Yeah, there you go. Wait a second. I have a surplus of rocket fuel again. Everybody, I have a surplus of rocket fuel. Alright, let's see. French browns or hash toast? Okay, let's look at the... Oh my god, look at my power over the last 10 hours. Look at that roller coaster. Imagine if this was a roller coaster and Roller Coaster Tycoon. How many people would die on this thing? Look at that, like... up there. And then over here it's like... all of them. Hopefully this will get all the petroleum gas down a little bit. So I don't want that to max out either. I want heavy oil and petroleum gas to just completely be empty at all times. I've doubled my solar output. Yeah, I put down like last night I put down like 32,000 solar panels. There's so much of my base that I actually wanted to use for my my forgeries that is just now all solar panels. I just want to keep an eye on my petroleum gas for just a second here. Because I do have some work that I want to start doing here now. Oh, also I should check up here. How is my nuclear power going? Ooh, I'm starting to actually process it on this side too. Nice. Yeah, I think you're right. I think the fact that the logistic network was constantly breaking and starting and breaking and starting just broke the game. It couldn't handle it. Okay, so it looks like the uranium-235 is down as far as here now? Yes. So it's going to take a long time, but eventually it will make its way all down around here, and then up here, and then over and down here. The only thing I don't know what to do is what to do with the millions of uranium-238. Like, is it like I can make uranium cannon shells, I guess, and just start sending them all over the place. But, oh, just actually, hold on. Because I do have artillery now, right? Oh, they use artillery shells. And I can't make... Ooh, Tesla ammo. I can't make uranium artillery shells, it looks like. That's going to get consumed in the Kavorex process. Convert them all to 235. So what you're saying is, as this gets a little bit faster, so what you're saying is, as this gets like a little bit faster, all of this is gonna go. It's just gonna take a while. Because like right now, I have, you know, this being pulled out of the system because it's just backed up. How's this doing out here? It's definitely mining like as best as it can. Unless I get more centrifuges, this will be much easier on me. Where's my centrifuges anyways? Right here, right? Oh yeah, it needs reds. Reds. Alright, minus 100 right now. You're converting 3 238s into 1 235. Why can't it be like uranium rad, uranium non-rad? Why does it have to be numbers, my weakness, alongside my other weakness, reading? Well, good news is I got like 6 of them going, so that's good. Okay, so eventually what I might have to do is I might have to build like a feeder for the like non-radiated stuff and put it in here so that it like goes back through again. Got it. And science always has to be extremely complicated. I understand. It's his favorite thing to be, is to be like unnecessarily complicated. Okay, where am I going to set up? Actually, you know what? I think I might set up my foundries right. Well, no, hold on. Where's the spaceport? Spaceport is right here. Which means I might want to set up my foundries in here. What has happened in here? How many electric furnaces do I have? 128,000. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that then. That's all good. Yep. Nope. So I'm thinking, do I start building it in here? Because, like, there's this massive storage area here. There's this over here. I would like an area next to the landing pad. I don't remember what this down here builds. Looks like lots of copper and greens, which, by the way, how is my green circuits doing? 316,000 green circuits. Wow. By the way, how is Gleba doing? Looks like it's been doing pretty good. Still not doing great on the overgrowth. How about... Okay, oh, I see. Yeah, I need to add some more to this, or this is going to be a problem. Because it doesn't do it by itself. Just making sure the nutrients, because I don't want to have a spoilage crash again. Okay, cool. How about for copper? Is copper positive yet? No. How about iron? Massively positive to the point where I don't have anything I can do with all the iron. Like, I'm making tons of... Actually, how is my steel doing? 284,000 steel. Okay, cool. I got lots of requester chests and everything. Oil is still being made as fast as it can be. Still being drained into all the turrets. Wait, wasn't this making cliff explosive stuff too? Wait, let me see. Yeah, 599 cliff explosives. Nice. Nice. No more cliffs. How many cliff explosives do I have now? 400? That number is probably going to drop pretty fast. Every single cliff is now going to explode. Yay! Oh, that's cool. That's the first time I've seen him do it. Okay, now before I start working on Volcanus, I need to decide where I'm going to make this. And I really want to make it next to this. But I don't know how I can. Some millions of plastic. Sorry, but I just need time to think. Hey, how did that cliff survive? No. No cliffs allowed. Oh my god, the frame rate. Oh god. Oh god, look at that UPS. Here we go. Okay. Alright, no cliffs allowed. At least you dudes now can see, like, as the game progresses, my FPS getting slower and slower and slower and slower. Oh, nice, they're bringing over a whole bunch of babies to Gleba. Cool. How is Gleba, like, doing on that? Because this here is like one of these artificial jelly nut soil and it doesn't have any? Why? What has been happening with it? Hey, Crash on requested. But what has been happening with the artificial jelly nut soil? Artificial Yumiko, okay. Needs nutrients. Oh my god. Crash on requested, that's why. Okay, there's 522 of this, but this was actually never getting made anymore. I put like 2 speeds in here. I'm also going to upgrade this to a bulk inserter. Looking for this one here. Do I have speed on this planet? Oh, I have speed 2s. Nice. Because logistics bots just start lowering the frame rate more and more and more and more. I love them though. They're adorable. I can't get rid of them. I don't care if my game melts and crashes. Like Volcanus is not going to use the bots, so that's fine. Like it's going to have just a very light supporting role, but like over here on Gleba, this is like their home planet. And then like Novice's hybrid, I don't know what I'm going to do on like the Zapdos land. I really don't. I'm not sure yet. I control behavior, so work on that, which is good. Wait, how many asteroids? I have 1 purple, 5 blues, and like 7 greens. Nice. Okay, enough procrastinating. What am I destroying here? What am I willing to get rid of? I think I'm willing to get rid of all of this. I don't think this does anything for me. To just clog everything up. I think I'm gonna wipe all this out and I'm gonna start like getting some actual construction over here. Not to mention I have no idea what's up with this line here. Why does it have barrels and power poles and like a whole bunch of random nonsense on it? I don't care. That's, yeah, that's gonna go. I might move these things over here. Wait, I have an agricultural tower producer here? Interesting. That is always cool to watch. That is always super cool to watch. Now, how do I want to do this? Circuits need... Where? I know I have a red circuit producer somewhere around here. Or do I not? There's blues, there's reds. Okay, they just need the cable. They need cable. They don't need copper plates. That's what I'm seeing. can't even see what's going on over here. I wish I could turn the bots off on the overworld map for a little bit. Like, I literally cannot see what is happening here right now. Should be able to hook up to power here soon. Okay, good. I have no idea where all that saved molten iron just went, but I assume I just deleted it. It's probably completely gone. This thing molten iron, but it's not connected. Oops. Oh yeah, because I got rid of both things. There you go. Should be good. That is going to need plastic, which I understand. Gonna get myself some good low density structure production. Yeah, I remember it was low density. Yay! I was worried. I was like, did I say the right thing? They keep forgetting I'm like low mass structure, low something. Actually, you know, I kind of like how big these things are. Bone density structure. I wouldn't mind having one of those. Definitely don't want to request for you. Request like 500 each of these. And like, put the output here. It says to fly around. Around that. Okay, that should definitely up my low density production a bunch, and as a matter of fact, I put like lots of speeds in here for this. So as soon as they start getting the plastic up here, that's going to be amazing. Now for the copper. This is going to be the hard part. I feel like that's going to be a full belt. If I bring this over here, I'm pretty sure there's no way this isn't going to be just a 100% full belt right now. Oh yeah, I can get these things to start making, I just remembered, I can get these things to start making transport belts, right? Oh. How many foundries do I have left? 69. Cool. Okay, I'm pretty sure I need lubricant for this. I'm just checking this up here, make sure that this... Because I know I have a lubricant producer up here somewhere. It looks like it's doing okay. Goes all the way down here. Touches all this. Isn't doing anything anymore because I don't have any, Do I not have any, like, engine units? I have 124,000 engine units. I'm gonna hook up into right here. Okay, I see. Cool. Oh, that's gonna cause problems. Nope. Should help out this area a little bit more. Now, back to looking for the lubricant. Because I know I bring it down here somewhere. Right here. Cool. What else can you make now? Oh, you can make the green transport belts. Cool. Can't be crafted on the surface though. Fair. What do you mean? Okay, you just need the regular stuff, that's fine. Reds, we just need that. And then blues, that's the one that needs it, okay. You need to go for yellows. Reds. Blues. Go for reds. Go for yellows. Perfect. So I haven't given myself much space, but that should be fine. Done real quick. Wrong way. I feel like this. Oh wait, hold on. Did I do this wrong? I did this wrong. This one here, here. I feel like this is like the 17th time I've built Novice. Like seriously. Every time I'm like, yeah, I can leave Novice for now, and then I have to come back and I have to rebuild it again. That I have 118,000 red belts? No, actually, I only make 5,000 of these. I'm not connected to the network yet. There's actually none of them in the network. Oh, cool. Good to know. We're, oh wow, I don't have any iron plates in the logistics network. Cool. This one here. 1,000. This one here. 1,000. I have 50,000 red splitters. Okay. That's a lot of red splitters. 5,000 of these, please. You're saying Tomb Raider. Funny story, when I was a kid, my aunt was babysitting, was playing the OG Tomb Raider, and no clue what I was doing. There's a part where, in the tutorial, which I didn't know what that was as a kid, it's a part where you go swimming, but you get out. Wait, you said that to your aunt? Oh dear God. By the way, I think I think I know what you're talking about, because I think I played... I remember I played the OG Tomb Raider, like, 1,000 years ago, a little bit of it, when I was really young. And I remember I ended up having to uninstall it, I think, because of my relatives. And, the Indiana Jones game that was built on the same engine. I remember those games a little bit. I didn't ever beat them. I think they're also, like, considered, like, notoriously hard. Alright, that's good. Yeah, and also those games were also like notoriously obtuse. Like you would have to like it was almost like point and click adventure logic in some places. I remember that. How's this doing? Okay, so the light oil is going down. Petroleum is going down. Nice. This is like fully and utterly kind of like handled now, and I mean the crude oil is staying at maximum, but if I get like a couple of speed 2s in here, that should not be. How am I doing on rocket fuel? Squid, I'm more positive. I'm more positive. Yay! So what is wrong with my science per minute right now? Is it just trying to like... it's waiting for agricultural science. That's what it is. Okay. And that's going to require more blues to be made on Gleba. Because I'm pretty sure all of these ships want science, right? They want, yeah. They want all of it, but Gleba is just having so much trouble making science. Is there anything in this logistics network I should stop? I mean, landmines, I guess. 2.4 thousand assembly machine dues. I feel like that should not be happening. Hold on. Ass. Disabled by controlled behavior. Disabled by controlled behavior. I don't understand. Okay. I don't know where they're up to 2.4 thousand, but sure. Okay, let's check and let's see how the Kavorax is doing, everybody. Let's see. Okay, that one's at 38 of 40. 2 of 40. That's worrying. 20, 37, 35, 35, 17. So these ones haven't even gotten to activate yet. This one did activate. As you can see, the bonus production there. Same thing there. That one has activated like 3 times now. Yay! Oh no. Oh no 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 no, that's bad. Disable by... Okay, so this needs to be set to like 2,200, it looks like. Because this here just isn't even activating anymore. Same thing for this one. This one needs to be set to 2,200, looks like. Because there's too much uranium-238 not being used right now. That's really bad. Maybe you need to go lower than that. I might literally have to go down to like 1800 maybe? That reminds me, like, Big Red, if you're still there, that reminds me of the one and only time I ever got to watch Pokemon at my relatives. I was like, I was so excited to show it off too because it was a little kid, and I was like, yeah, this show is so great, you know, Ash Ketchum is awesome. And it ended up having to be the episode Brock Goes to the Beach. And I don't know if you dudes have ever seen that episode, but if you know Brock, you know why that was a dumpster fire of an episode. Oh, that was so bad. Okay, this stuff is processing again, which is great. Okay, now back to over here because I got that producing, even though I don't really need them. Like, I legitimately do not need them in any way, shape, or form right now. I have like 50k of every single belt, so I am okay. But I would like... Why does this have no power? This should have power. That should have power now. Maybe it's just like kind of trying to charge up, or I placed them poorly. I think I placed them. Whatever. Half of them doesn't have power. I don't care. Ooh, am I running out of? I'm now running out of copper. Interesting. The low density structures are eating through my copper supplies. Okay, cool. Good to know. Hopefully this will be enough. I don't know if it will. I have to put more down. This thing is, they're having trouble hauling the copper out of here. This thing is, yeah, set to stop when it hits 50. I feel like space needs to up its copper game. Wow, there's like no copper in the logistics storage anymore. That is absurd. So how's camera up doing? Because I think I have it... Oh, it's on automatic. That's a lot of carbon. Okay, Slugma's bringing... I feel like my docking station isn't pulling down enough. I think I need to make it a bit bigger. When I get in multiple ships in orbit, I don't think it can pull it. Honestly, they're kind of the same character in some ways. Figured like... Oh dear God, that was such a bad day. Okay, that should help a little bit more. because now more rockets can come down from space, which is important. Though I will just let you dudes know, if I am ever looking here when a whole bunch of ships land on Novice, we are all going to lose our hearing for a minute or two. Just so you know. Because literally this game doesn't have a maximum limit on like rocket noises coming down from outer space. So it's just like kaboom! Kind of like how the missiles work. It's making tons and tons of iron plates now. Do I have... That's still positive. The copper is not, however. There's like no copper in the logistics network, so now we have to wait for ships to come back. And Bellsprout is here. Later eggs. I need to think of how I want to do this. What in outer space gives me copper? Is it you? You give copper and iron. Well, you give, I think, a lot. Yeah, you give a lot less copper than you give iron. Even though you need more copper than you do iron. Is Flareon... Oh, Flareon is built, but... not built the right way. Actually, I can't do it like this. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sweet. Okay, cool. Send all that. So instead of sending out Flareon soon, that'll be even more copper that'll get back. I've even considered starting to, like, delete some iron somehow. Because the sheer amount of it I'm getting from space. Done. Flareon's getting built. Scovillian will soon start getting built. Lunar Whale is like halfway to being built, and I don't even know if I want it to stay the way it is. I actually have to change a lot about it when it's done being built, because I have the new processing. So that's going to be tough. Oh yeah, this is completely laser powered too? Can't remember why I built this like this. Oh yeah, that's because it was literally way before I started messing and reworking the ships. I just need one day I just need Scovillian to be made, and to work on that, what I need to do is I need to it should work, I think. not gonna get this over there, I think. I'll move it over here. Just jump over. It will jump over there. Nice. Okay, good. Honestly, could this fit here? I'd rather put it here because I can keep expanding this way and just get rid of this stuff later. So that's fine. Not having enough copper is very much like saddening my soul right now. I feel like they should be bringing back more copper. Low-tab brought back tons of carbon. I'm wondering if it's because, like, can't pull the copper out before the bots get to it, maybe? No, it is definitely winning in the copper war. Let's see, here. If that won't work. No. Need that. That like that, and then I think it will handle 4 assemblers. I think one line handles 4 assemblers of greens, I think. I think this should be good. I think. I should be producing at least a couple of greens out of this. Output ready to go. I just need to start making some reds down here so I could, like, we'll just copy this here. What is this? Why is it like... No. Put that back in the network. I don't remember what the assembler was for, but that's a lot of processing units that I am not making use of. You are reds. Oh, reds still need copper. So if that's the case, let's see. Surplus copper be enough? I need plastic too. Might need like a dedicated like copper feed to this. How much copper does this need? Needs like, oh, 4 per. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna do it. Can't put that there. Because the only way to get plastic over here is to come from here. Is requested. Yeah, I just thought of something odd that I wanted to ask you dudes. Can you know how like the logistics robots can bring things around, right? Can logistics robots lift like cargo bays and like rocket silos? Or do they need like 20 to 30 like logistics robots to carry it? They can just carry it. They are strong, dear God. Like out of the silos, you're saying? Or are you saying out of the robots? Enable it until those equals 1,000. That should save me some pain. So I don't need 292,000 out of the boss. Yeah, true, right? They should be able to go and just deliver stuff to the space stations. Or at least throw it up there. Just full on super yeet. I have to keep moving this dang roboport. done with quest chest because I'm not sure. Gotta wait like 3 years for this to get built. Come on. I want to see how, well, actually, I suppose if I want to see how the greens hold up, I could do this. And then back there. Back to a provider chest. Plastic is definitely on the way. Awesome. Larian's doing pretty good on its retrofit already, which is super cool. Ah, it's over here. Oh, there's even gaps in the copper here. This makes me feel like I handle one more here. The greens are definitely getting sent out. Network, which means the reds can't hold up. It's looking like I might have gone a little too far with this. Oh wait, actually, there's still a lot of gaps in the I wonder if that means I could like put another one here, another one here. And we'll fix the gaps, because this is staying at a constant 2. Oh, because I have speed modules in it. That's why. That's why I can't keep up. Oh my god, the copper cable's going so fast. Even with two bulks, it's making too much. That is absurd. 2 bulk inserters can't keep up with that. Maybe it's like all these other ones, like, why is this one not getting any copper? What? Oh, this one actually, oh, This one needs to be rotated. Oh, oh. Actually, I didn't have these rotated right. Oops. Honestly, I think one foundry. How would I do it though? It is absurd. I need to give like foundries a little bit more space. Because like I'm pretty sure one foundry, like one foundry making copper cable can handle this entire line by far, especially with these speed modules. So how do I do this then? Can you do stop attacking me for a second? Because, like, I just found out something amazing. Like, foundries are so unbelievably good. There's so much copper. There's definitely still surplus copper getting through, which is awesome. And looks like there's a little bit more room. Unless I put speed modules in them. If I put speed modules in them, then I can make this a little bit more compact. Which I think I have, like... If I do that, that should be enough. Let me see. How many speed modules do I have? I have no speed module 2s. Oh, I didn't even check. I looked at it and was like, yeah, that's good. Speed module 1 green, so 121 still. Cool. So when this one here goes, like when all 4 of those go in here, this will probably be a full belt with no gaps. Probably. I just want to see if the copper cable still makes it through to the threads. None of these things are like active at the same time. That one has the speeds going. Now putting out 2. Why is it like the gap is wider now? I don't understand. How could that be? Oh my god, what are these robots? Oh, I'm guessing, yeah, this got overloaded. How much carbon is in the network right now? 60,000. Okay. This one over here that wanted rocket fuel. You no longer want rocket fuel. You want carbon. In fact, you might want to up that carbon request. Too bad I can't make solid fuel from carbon. That would be nice. This stuff out of... No, there it is. Okay, back over here while I'm trying to figure out how to logisticate all this. Now they're going way faster to make reds. Means they're still making it through. The copper cable's completely gone? Where's copper cable completely gone? This is now using up all the copper cable. None can make it through. So that means this needs its own copper cable line. Huh. So, even if you have one full line with no gaps of copper cable, right, going into like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 assemblers, it will not make a full line of circuits. You can't get enough to have a full line. You can't make enough copper cable, I should say. It's all being used. And there's still gaps. Just make sure real quick, let's see. Yeah, it's definitely all getting out there. We can definitely use more blues. Okay, so what I need to do here, we need to get rid of this. How I'm gonna do this. What a pipe again? Is that just real? How is all this up here? Oh, because it was attached to there. Okay. So I'm gonna have to fix this. This is going to be on the same side, isn't it? Because when it goes up around here, it goes down around here. I'll just check to make sure. But I think that's going to be on the same side. Where are my Spidertrons? I think I put them over here, all of them. It's okay, red. I need you, red. To go all the way over here, and then you gotta go right here. Yep, I was right. Okay, cool. So this here has to go 1, 2, 3. That should work, right? I don't know if there's a neater way to do that or not. That won't go? Really? Yeah, wow, okay, 6. 6 is too much for... Oops, I did not mean to do that. Get that back. Here. Attach back up here. Now let's see. Will one foundry with a lot of speeds be able to handle a full belt. Too bad they aren't speed tubes. That will probably make it even faster. Ogura, yeah, that's fine. Novice, I don't even know. There's so many millions of notifications I just don't even care about. Like, I kind of want to just put a block over these alert highlights and pretend they don't exist. Lariana's doing pretty good. I'd say it's about halfway done being built. Oh, I should have asked Big Red if they were playing the OG old school Tomb Raider or the new one. Okay, I have just confirmed. One foundry can't support a whole belt. Even if it is like more than like 3 can handle, it looks like... Yeah, this thing... it's trying so hard. But I can't do it. That's still so much copper cable, that is absurd. Okay, so if I do this then, actually, wait, that's actually a good idea. Do it like this. Oh yeah, how am I gonna get, Okay, I can only ever have 2 inserters on the side. This has to hook in here. Oh wait, actually, does that mean I can only ever have 1 inserter on this side? Because like... yeah, that one has to hook here, and then it has to come up here for this one. There's only room for 1 inserter. Something about that one. That one. Okay, that one's a little too high. So maybe up here I'll be able to get. Yeah. Wait, why is this one not flipped? How did I manage? Oh, wait, B flips there. Okay. R. That's right. R is what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. I'll see how this is going first. Oh, hey, good news. I'm up to like max molten copper at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna BRB everybody. Actually, wait, no. The ad break starts in 9 minutes. Okay, never mind. I will BRB during the ad break. Okay, there we go. That is a nice full belt. It looks like I can still do this. Oh wow, both the belts. Well, that one's kind of like empty now. There we go, so maximum belt again, and handle what I could do, because I don't need too many for reds. Could go bring this here down. Actually, I can just, because I don't need this here anymore. This just doesn't work. Uh-oh. Seems to be gaps now. That's a bad idea. Stop that. What was the third resource? Oh yeah, I needed copper wire, that's right. Okay, that does not look good. You stop doing that, then. Apparently I killed both the lines now. That is a surprise. Oh wait, it's already 10:30? What? What happened to the time? Did I just fall asleep in the middle of the stream? So the reds... Copper making it the whole way down. That's what I need to know right now. Looks like the answer is yes. Same thing for everything else. So I could definitely get more red production out of this, it looks like. Plastic's going good. Yep, this is constantly full. Having no problem keeping the plastic up here. Now I can start bringing over more. I can start bringing over more iron and more copper and get the other side of this going too, that will be good. Which is where this one isn't set up. Sometimes the game has this moment where like it slows down and then it speeds up to make up for its slowdown, because sometimes you see the bots kind of slow down, then the game's like, oh no, hold on, I got the logistics done. They just start flying real fast. Okay, what to do now? I need iron, I need copper over here. Iron is gonna be easy. It's just like, oop. What is this? What's happening here? What happened here? It just got broken. Why? Why did you do that? No, that's not supposed to have gotten broken. Can you not get that? Can. You just broke that to be rude. Okay, that should get greens going on this side now. Honestly, I don't know what to do about the surplus copper in these things. Like, I think this might be the answer, but it's a little TLDR to set up. Surplus. Copper's definitely still making it down here, which is great news. Now that's a lot more greens that I'm making too. Okay, so with all these greens that I'm making right now, there's no way that copper will keep that fully going. Yeah. Actually, best way to probably do that for this one here is to be like, here. Have 4 of these. Oh, look, one of the lines is completely shut down now because the reds can't keep up. Nice. I'm gonna move you down here. I'm gonna delete this. I think that's high enough on the side. I don't think it really matters which way I connect these up. Because they're not filtered, so like just Done. This should be good. This should be like a whole bunch more red production. Still at minus 20 reds. 359,000 greens in the network. I don't even know what to do with all those extra greens, like. Has no power? There, power. Once that goes in there, all of this will be connected to the network again. Now, do I need more copper, or can the copper still keep going to the side? Plastic is starting to have some trouble keeping up. There. Plastic is now backing up. Doesn't have power? Dang it. Now it has power. Copper cable isn't enough. I might have to add more into that line right there. What am I doing on my copper here? Good. Should help a little bit. Still looks like red's the problem, though. Check the logistics network again. How did this number increase? I don't understand. I just put a whole, like, I put 30 new producers and it went from minus 18 to minus 30. Why? That should not happen. Well, hey, okay, this is what I was worried about. The copper cable is not enough right now. It's not getting through. So it might start to again, but I don't think so. But over here, copper cable is not. Over here either. Distant things destroyed there. Up there? I wonder if as my pollution cloud gets bigger, if like I'm gonna get attacked by more colonies at once. So like if I get it really, 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 really big, just all of a sudden like 15,000 biter camps just attack me at the same time. Because that could be really cool. Copper wire is definitely a problem. I'm gonna need a new line of it over here. How is this being set up right now? Yeah, that is definitely the end for the copper. Like, it doesn't even get here normally. It gets to like... Oh, it doesn't get there? Okay, it gets to there. So I swapped these ones out and I was like, hey, what's my best productions I have? Okay. Great. So swap these ones here out for production. Copper wire should at the very least be able to make it to right here. Because they'll produce much slower now. As a matter of fact, I could have done like 2 productions and then like 2 speeds. Nice, the copper wire makes it here now. Cool. Okay. Now, I still have a million greens to work with to make reds. But I need to bring over more copper wire. Wouldn't it be cool if you could put modules inside the inserters too? I bet there's probably a mod for that, now that I think about it. How am I going to get this cable down here? This should be made. Yes, it is. Perfect. Ah, heck. It's not that one. It is... Dang it. Will be, control... No. There we go. Ha! Nice. shouldn't do that. Actually make it a little bit further apart here like this. This one. Because I'm gonna need to stick a roboport in there or two. I'm just gonna give them a little bit of space. I'm actually genuinely surprised, by the way, by how much those greens are feeding in terms of reds. This is kind of absurd. There's no way. This has to use all the greens. This line right here. There's no way I can get more assemblers, because these, by the way, everybody, these are all speeded. These are speeded advanced circuit assembly machine 3s. This is absurd. Oh hey, I think I need to put another one of... Oh no, that one's just not built yet, but I'll put one down here just in case. Am I out of express? Why is it not being built? There's no 12,000. It's taking them a while apparently. I guess they're on like a union mandated break or something. Ooh. Looks like the iron's starting to get used up too here. There's starting to be gaps in it. All the plastic's being used up. Oh yeah, how's my rocket fuel? I should check that. 61,000. It's going up, Squid. My rocket fuel's going up. How is this doing over here? 24,000. With the speed 2s, which is like speed plus focus. Oh, it's really not that big of a jump. Actually, like, let me check my logistics. Let me see. Speed blues. Is that? Yes, 32%. That's actually just better. Speeds really benefit from quality. Petroleum gas is being emptied. Nice. These ones here aren't linked to anything? Aha, this is why. I'm so proud of how much heavy fuel is being made. Okay, this is looking like, because like the greens are moving all the way over to here now, and they are definitely not gonna make like, I think they got one more line in them, the greens, and then they're out. Just look at that, look at how few are making it over here. Yeah, only 2 or 3 is making it around that bend. I think that's it. I think that's the limit of how far those greens can go. Because as soon as these things get their modules, which actually they're probably not going to get any more speed boost if I had to guess. Yeah, there's only like speed line regulars. But yeah, this is the end for this. Green circuits are not going to back up anymore. That right there probably sealed their face. How are my robots doing anyways? Okay, it looks like about 70,000 logistics robots are going at the same time. Oh. That is a lot of stuff on the ground. Now the minus has gone up. It's now minus 70. I don't understand. How? I just massively upped my red production and now it's gone to minus 70. Whale's doing pretty good. Oh yeah, let's check the nuclear power. Ooh, that got a couple more ticks of use. That's got none so far, that's got none. Okay, this one's activated though. Nice. this one's activated. That one's activated. Looks like over time more and more of them are activating at one time, because before it used to only be like one activating, and now it's 2 active at the same time. So yay! That one will soon activate again. I just had a really silly idea. There's no way that would work good, right? Wait, is this starting to back up again, or is this for some? Oh, this is for somewhere else. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's gonna need what was it, copper plates and stuff. You will run like copper plates again, please. I just had an idea, and it might be pretty dumb, but it might also be really good. So I want to try it, but I don't know how to set it up yet. Okay, let me think about this. Okay, what I want to see is what happens if I direct feed from a foundry, right? So like, say I do it this way. I go right here with a foundry, and I make this into copper cable, right? And then I put two assembler 3s right here. So what are the best speeds I have? Just regular. Okay. how fast will this make green circuits? Is this a waste of the foundries? Oh, I don't want you to make those, no. I want you to make, greens. The plates are being a problem right now. I suppose I expected this to be faster. Okay, there's definitely enough molten iron for it. Makes me wonder if it should be just one per on both sides. Or like... Actually, this has no speeds at the moment. Come on. There, so this one here... This one here is probably slower, right? 2.2 second crafting time. Yeah, okay. Do it like that. Now, how fast can these rings get made? Copper cables definitely being maxed out, that's for sure. But I think it's doing okay. The guy's trying to go so fast. What do I need for greens? I need plastic, I need the circuits, I need the copper, or sorry, for the reds. The thing is, reds produce so slowly, there's no point in doing this for reds. Now I found a way to make like millions of greens per second. My copper production doing pretty good. The only thing that kills it is the low density structures. That should be a lot of greens I'm making right now. Also, I am so sorry, everybody. I've gotten so hooked on my logistics, I literally think everybody left. Hi. Yeah, the greens are no longer making it over here, which makes sense. Like, they were barely making it past that turn before, so there's no way, as these get speeds, for them to actually make it the whole way there. Cool. We'll put a couple of speeds on this side here, it looks like. Not using up all its copper. Like right here and here. That should be good. It is 11 o'clock, so I'm going to be heading out here in a minute too, because I don't want to stay up too late. Though, but I apologize to everybody for not being very interesting to watch or talking to everybody. I really got hooked on Foundries tonight, and looking at it and just like blubbering about them and trying to figure out how they work. Dang, Iron, if it was just a little bit faster. Do I have a good speed here? Like, I have a purple speed one. Cool. Put that one in there. That might help. Now, I don't really need all these extra greens, but I now have them. It's actually kind of bad for me to have all these extra greens, because I have like 300,000 right now. Might as well just request some greens over here so that some can get out of the network. Here, here, and here. Now this 100%, like 100 million %. All of these will be active forever now, which is like, yeah. Oh hey, this is starting to go down. I assume as my reds go up, my electronic circuits in storage is going to go down, because it's going to use a lot of the greens and other stuff. Oh yeah, especially for like making blues and stuff. Although that's still at minus 15. I think I'm using a lot of reds to make nuclear power plants too. Because they're supposed to stop at 100, but still need to make like 9 more. Anything else active over here? No, but at least it's down as far as here now. Down up there is working at the moment, which is awesome. And then some of the other ones over here will definitely start working after this. I'm almost about to get a free... I assume when you get to bonus production, you get a bonus of 41 uranium-235, right? Like, you get another full tick of it. So as soon as this hits, this is just going to be another 80 into the system, which is awesome. Because I don't think there'll be another 1, because that would be sad. This one's about ready to activate. That one is. That one is. I think honestly, now that I've done that, not the greens, not that. You still might be in my coffee face. You are! Yay! Perfect. It's gonna help get so many greens out of the system. Nice, that purple really helped. Oh, let's see, more reds being made. There's more blues that I can get made, like the faster my entire space network will just like expand, and I'll be. Why do I have so much carbon? Oh my god, is this? No, it's not awful. Okay, I was gonna say, is there really? There's no more sulfur left? Wow. Okay. Not gonna blow that up for a while then. I guess I'm starting to use up a lot of my sulfur. Not all this carbon though. I don't need to bring over low density structures anymore. I think somebody's been requesting it for me. On Gleba. They can stop. I'm not seeing them though. Or was it one of the, I think it might have been on Charizard. No, not Charizard. Wait, yes it is. Here. Stop importing that. Emerald. Same thing. So why do you all have group 1 turned off? So we don't need to get rocket fuel anymore. It's good. I think it was because Slugma was actually being built for a while. one's like halfway to being built to go. I think if I do one more row of copper, I don't think it'll last. I think this is like this is as far as this one can go, then I'll have to start putting more stuff in again. I'm surprised the plastic has been doing as good as it's been doing. Like, I figured I might need to get some more, like, requesters, but nope. Been holding on. Now, if I check, I bet my green circuits have gone down. It's gone down almost another 70,000. The green circuits are getting destroyed in the logistics network right now. Even though this is just like, it's dropping like hundreds in per second. I really should have done this earlier. Alright. I think this is where I'm going to be calling here, everybody. I'm going to be heading out for the night. Oh, hey, look. Plastic has stopped making it through. So because it hasn't been making it here? It's definitely going down in logistics storage, which is a little worrying. The best way to handle this is to up plastic production, I guess. I mean, all of this is being used to its maximum. Okay, maybe I can stop with this. Maybe. That way I can make more plastic. Where's all the oil coming from here? That goes into the big network, right? Yeah. They all have speeds. They're all hooked up. They're all going. guess it's just as fast as it can go. Hopefully that ups plastic production a little bit. Wow, it has to wait a while. Alright. I think I'm gonna be heading out here for the night. Good night, everybody! Sorry, I was such a potato tonight. I was in such super hyper focus mode. Alright. I will be back on Tuesday with more of this.